Some people move through life like money just works for them. No constant stress, no panic every time a bill shows up, no feeling that they're one mistake away from falling behind. Meanwhile, most people are grinding nonstop, working harder every year, yet somehow getting nowhere. They're not smarter, they didn't inherit secret fortunes, and they're not manifesting money with affirmations and social media gurus. So what's the difference? They think about money differently. While most people are stuck playing financial defense, reacting to bills, expenses, and emergencies, wealthy people play offense. They build systems that work even when they don't. And once you understand how they think, everything changes. Most of us were trained from childhood to think about money in ways that quietly keep us average forever. Work hard and things will work out. Save whatever's left, avoid a risk, don't talk about money. That advice sounds responsible, but it's incomplete. Your financial situation isn't random. It's not bad luck. It's not the economy. It's the result of how you think about money, and until that thinking changes, nothing else will. The first major shift is understanding the difference between assets and illusions. Most people believe they own assets. They point to their car, their gadgets, their expensive lifestyle. But here's the rule that actually matters. If something puts money into your pocket, it's an asset. If it pulls money out, it's a liability. That expensive car doesn't build wealth. It quietly drains it every month. Wealthy people ask one question before buying anything. Will this make me money or cost me money? That single question eliminates most bad financial decisions before they happen. The second shift is short-term survival versus long-term positioning. Most people think in weeks and months. Next paycheck, next bill, next vacation. Wealthy people think in decades. They don't ask, can I afford this right now? They ask, does this move me closer to the life I want 10 or 20 years from now? That's why they focus on compounding instead of quick wins. Small decisions repeated over time matter more than big dramatic moves. The third shift is understanding that learning never stops. Most people stop learning after school. Wealthy people treat learning like an investment. They read, they upgrade skills, they study money. Not because they enjoy theory, but because knowledge compounds just like capital. One new skill can multiply income for decades. The fourth shift is realizing that money success is mostly behavior, not intelligence. Wealthy people understand how money works, but more importantly, they control their emotions. When markets fall, most people panic. Wealthy people stay calm. When money shows up unexpectedly, poor thinkers spend it. Wealthy thinkers deploy it. Same income, different behavior, very different outcomes. The fifth shift is creating instead of consuming. Most people earn money just to spend it. They work, get paid, and give that money to businesses owned by someone else. Wealthy people flip the equation. They focus on creating value. Businesses, investments, systems, skills that scale. They stop trading hours for dollars and start building income that isn't tied to their time. That's why some people seem relaxed while others are exhausted. Their money is doing the heavy lifting. The sixth shift is understanding risk correctly. Most people believe investing is risky. Wealthy people know the real risk is doing nothing. Saving money that loses value to inflation isn't safe. It's guaranteed loss over time. They diversify income and assets instead of betting everything on a single paycheck. Not investing is a decision, and it's usually the most dangerous one. The seventh shift is treating taxes as a strategy, not a surprise. Most people think about taxes once a year. Wealthy people think about taxes with every financial decision. They don't evade taxes, they optimize legally. Because it's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Understanding this alone can change your entire financial trajectory. The eighth shift is using leverage intentionally. Wealthy people leverage other people's time, other people's expertise, and other people's capital, but only for assets, not consumption. Leverage amplifies results, both good and bad. That's why they use it carefully, not emotionally. The ninth shift is abundance versus scarcity. Poor thinkers believe money is limited. If someone else wins, they lose. Wealthy thinkers understand money is created by value. They look for win-win opportunities, not competition. This mindset attracts better relationships, better opportunities, and long-term growth. The 10th shift is understanding money is meant to move. Most people park money and feel safe. Wealthy people put money to work. Idle money slowly loses power. Moving money creates momentum. They don't hoard capital, they circulate it intelligently. And finally, the last shift is what I call strategic impatience. Poor thinkers are impatient with investments and patient with situations that keep them stuck. Wealthy thinkers flip that. They act quickly to improve income, skills, and systems, but they are extremely patient with compounding. They rush growth, they wait for results. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Most people will listen to ideas like these and change nothing, not because the ideas are wrong, but because comfort is addictive. But if you apply even half of these shifts, your financial future will not look the same. Money doesn't change because you wish harder. It changes when you do. And your bank account will always reflect how you think, not how hard you hope.